some trades.
I'm pretty sure this is a fake cartridge, so I wouldn't be able to take it.
Which one? Oh, Pokemon?
Yeah, it's supposed to be black, and it's gray.
Oh, weird. Okay.
With Retro GameStop being announced, there are a couple major concerns that people have about this becoming a thing. And the big one is fake video games.
Yep, and they need to be see-through, so if I shine this light through it, they actually go through it.
Oh, okay.
Yep, these guys do infrared, so with a legit one, it has that clear view, and it also has a little notch at the top there, so that we connect to the Pokewalker.
Gotcha.
We don't want them back in circulation, and we're worried that GameStop doesn't know how to identify them.
Right.
What are your offers on the other ones?
Super Mario Worlds was 6 store credit, Mario Bros. 3 was 6 store credit, and Zero Mission was 18 store credit. Cash would be 12 for 4.
Local game stores are well trained, like when they're hired. But GameStop not only has a heavy turnover, but we just don't know how good their training is.
Right.
We're gonna find out.
All right. Can I think about it?
Sure.
All right. I appreciate it.
There are 34 GameStops in the Phoenix Valley.
Yep, so we're gonna go visit a sample set of them and try to trade in fake retro video games.
All right, he got 3 out of 4. He did make us an offer on the Metroid, even though the Metroid is fake. It's a pretty good fake, but if you look at the back, the font's pretty... Try this again. Look at the back, the font's definitely not authentic. And it is, like you said, the art's a little fuzzy.
I'm gonna say this one's fake. The print looks a little off on the label right there. It doesn't look very sharp.
He noticed that DS Pokemon games require the infrared, the see-through ability, specifically Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black and White 2 need to be like blackish cartridges.
Yeah.
And he notified that right away. The offer was $18 on Zero Mission, and then $8, 6 and 8 for these. Or maybe it was 6 and 6, either way. One game would have been put in circulation that's fake.
Yeah, but at least they caught the Pokemon game, because that one's probably the most expensive one.
Yeah, it's hard to get this on camera, but he actually even went through this and like looked really closely at the pins and the art and everything to make sure it was legit. Pretty impressed, honestly.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
To be very clear, do not do this. We are doing this for educational purposes only. We are not going to allow GameStop to take these fake games and trade. We do not want them in circulation. If you have fake or reproduction games, throw them away, unless you are planning on keeping them and playing them yourself.
So other than the fact that we're recognized at a few GameStops, the other main reason we're bringing Jesse with is we wanted to bring more people with is that, let's say I go in there and they recognize that the games are fake and they sound the alarm and call a bunch of GameStops.
Yep.
Then we send Jesse in at the next one, or Lisa in at the next one, because they're going to be like, dude, that guy that looks like a
Creeper.
like a Wish.com Jesus is bringing in some fake Pokemon games. And now they'll be like, oh, it's some random girl, so it'll be a little different.
So we're purposely doing this project discreetly so that we can get genuine reactions and natural reactions without any sort of influence or hinting on our part.
Also, we do not want to get any employees in trouble.
Absolutely.
All right, stop number 2. We're going to have you run it, so we're going to have you go in first.
Yeah.
And then start your thing, and then we'll come in after, and I'll try to get a shot from the other side.
Okay. I think they'll take them all.
All of them?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I can't take this one.
Oh, what's wrong with it?
The serial numbers on that supposed to be on the label don't match the ones on the back.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I was just curious how much.
Store credit is 30 for all 3, or cash is 21.
Okay. I'm gonna think about it.
Yeah, that's no promise.
What happened?
So once again, we have he identified Pokemon as fake.
Okay.
He said the serial number didn't match, which is odd. But he was gonna take the other 3, and that includes Metroid.
Wow. Okay, and they offered the same amount as the other one, 18, 6, and 6?
Yep.
One more, we'll see if they if we need to take that out of the lot.
Yeah, I mean,
It's clear, but
do we keep it in and see if anyone does accept it over
I think
the
so.
channel?
I think
or
so.
do we take it out? Because no one's so far spotted Metroid.
at all.
Yeah.
Interesting. Has anybody opened up a cartridge?
No.
We'll see.
Before we head to that next GameStop, do us a huge favor and hit that like and subscribe button. We'd really appreciate it, and it's the best way you can support our channel.
It's Jesse's turn. I would just say, I'm looking to see how much I can get in trade for this. Obviously, don't let them take it because we don't want these fake games in circulation. And we don't want to, these other games are actually from our Nintendo Quest, which is a different series, by the way. If you click that link up in the top, you can check out that playlist. But these are staying with us, and these we don't want in circulation. But so far, this one has been caught 2 times in a row as fake, and this one has been caught 0 times in a row. Everybody wants to take this, thinking it's real.
Yeah.
So, and these are real, so it's fine that they're offering. So you ready?
Yeah.
So-
Just out of curiosity, will you guys break my thumbs if I end up trading them in anyways?
Oh boy, I'm excited.
What's up, bro? Hey, I was looking to see what I can get in trading value.
We will not be able to take those two or that one. So we could possibly take hard gold.
Oh, you can't take these?
No, yeah, those are too old for us.
Oh, okay. You guys aren't
If
like a retro
anything-
location or?
No, if anything, actually, I would just take all these to Tempe Marketplace because that's our retro location, and they'd probably be able to give you some money for them.
Oh, gotcha. So not even that one?
No, yeah, sorry, not after all. So not on the hard gold.
Cool.
They can probably
Appreciate it, man.
Take them off your hands. Sorry about
Awesome. That's all good, brother.
that. All right.
Hey, take care.
All right, you too. Have a good one.
I did not expect that to happen at all.
Yeah.
He just didn't want you to trade anything in.
At all?
So like, did he identify any of them as like being fake at all?
No, so he automatically shot down the Super Nintendo and the Nintendo game.
Uh-huh.
And actually the Metroid game as well. He actually looked at the Pokemon game for a second there. Didn't say why.
Yeah.
And he said that he'd recommend we go down to Tempe for trading.
But he was a nice guy nonetheless.
Oh yeah.
So.
Fantastic stuff.
Next. Jesse just got refused at the other one, so we're going to send him into this one. We were recently at this one, so we'll send him in first and let's see what happens. And I think even when we exit, we'll exit kind of separately because we might be recognized at this one. We're fairly regular at this location.
We're not boasting by any means. We're just
Yeah,
we
again,
shop,
we're not recognized as YouTubers. We're recognized as GameStop shoppers.
We shop at GameStop regularly.
Regularly, yes. We're big fans. So this one is down off of Arizona Avenue
Nakatia.
and Ocotillo. You ready?
Yeah, wish me luck.
Let's do it.
These are retro.
Yeah.
I can't take the GameStop on Market Street. Probably can't because they're a certified retro store. But
Oh.
I'll see if I can help you out.
Cool.
Love to have you in. What is this for? Just like
That's NES.
Is that NES?
Yes, sir.
not think you would take that one, unfortunately. SNES.
Yes, sir.
So $6 in-store trade.
6.
From
Okay.
store.
All right.
Alright, so this is $30.
Wow, that's pretty good.
I'm gonna check again, but that's pretty good for you.
Cool.
We're looking at $18.
18.
Store credit for this guy.
So 18
So
for
we can't take this. If
Okay.
you want to go to the one on
For
Market
retro?
Street, they might be able to take it out because they're a certified retro store. But these three, it looks like I can take this.
So you're saying 18 for Metroid Fusion?
Yep.
And then 30 for Pokemon?
Yep.
The storage ran out on the phone really quick at the end there, but we got the most important part. He was going to take them.
He was gonna take them.
So Pokemon for 30, Metroid for 18.
18.
And then he was going to take the Mario World
For 6.
but not Mario 3.
Yeah, not Mario 3, but Super
Huh.
Mario World.
Did he
for-
say why?
He just says that only the retro location would take that.
Interesting.
But I'll tell you what, he didn't even bother inspecting any of the fakes or any of the cartridges. He just looked at them and looked up the search on his computer.
Really?
Yep. Yeah, didn't
Wow.
even bother inspecting them.
Very interesting. All right, we need more data. Okay, so here's a really weird question. Does the average layman gamer really care if their Pokemon game is fake? Like if it plays and they can do everything they want to do it, are they going to care? That's a real thing.
Yeah, like it plays 100% just fine.
Yeah. What do you think?
I mean, you're asking the wrong person because I'm a collector.
Okay, yeah.
So
You're not
I'm
the
really
layman.
picky about that, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. What do you think?
I think the regular person, they're not going to care.
And that's why I think GameStop doesn't care as much about. I'm sure they're training. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure they're training about like how to authenticate. but I don't think they're like putting a lot of effort into like, you better not take this fake game or you better not sell this fake game, because in the end, that end user is going to get the same enjoyment out of it. That being said, that's not always the case. Sometimes reproductions are extremely unreliable and just break.
Yeah.
So like the people that are getting mad about the fakes being in circulation are collectors. All right, we're here at store number 5. Yeah, I think it's store number 5. This is GameStop in, it's in Chandler. It's my turn. I'm gonna go in and see what I can do. So I will take the stack of games and see you guys in a bit. Let's see what kind of trade card I can get. Awesome, thank you.
So we have
The old stuff.
so credit is going to be 60, cash is going to be 42.
I think I'm gonna hold off. I really appreciate you though.
Of course.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right, so this staff member was very busy. There was a line. She was handling it well though. They're used to kind of being alone in a busy store, unfortunately. And she took everything. Well, she offered to take everything. I did not trade them in. They're right here. So $60 total. She just looked up the names. She actually, I feel old. I could tell she was not around when the NES was out because she clearly didn't know what console it was for. So she looked it up in her database and offered us the same amount everyone else's and offered on all of them.
Yeah.
So one of two things is going to happen when they're super busy and there's a line. One, they're going to either say no, go to a retro store.
Or they're just going to take care of you.
Or they're just going to do it all.
So this is just a reflection upon a staffing issue, you
yes,
know?
I think so.
If they had more staff and were less busy, they probably would have looked closer at the games.
100%. It could be a training issue as well. I'm not sure.
Yeah, she could be new.
Yeah, she could be brand new.
I think it was a training issue.
Think so?
Yep, because the previous store that we went to, the guy was all by himself and he didn't even bother looking at the games.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's not even being trained about retro games and what to do and to spot fakes, but it's just being trained on how to handle those transactions. That's interesting. But to make it clear, this whole GameStop retro thing has only been out for like a week or two. It's really fresh. So maybe over time things are going to progress better, but that one isn't looking good so far. And now it's time to go to the last and final GameStop. We suspect this one's going to be good.
Yes.
We know they have the game bits to take games apart. We know the guy knows his stuff, both the team members we usually talk to there. But, you know, we're still going to give it a shot and see what happens.
Maybe there'll be someone new there that we haven't seen.
We'll see. Let's take a look. We're at the last GameStop. We're saving the best for last.
Yeah.
This one is one of the 2 retro locations, so it's not a fair assessment comparing them to the other ones that are not retro locations.
Yeah.
But we suspect it's going to be good, and why, if you're going to buy retro video games from a GameStop, you should go to a retro shop. So let's do this.
I have to pass on this guy.
On Soul Silver? Okay. Or Heart Gold? Yeah.
Nintendo logo, it's circles and not squares.
Yep. The font's wrong.
This one's passing my test because the box looks right and it has the Nintendo logo on the inside.
Yeah.
And so this one seems legit to me.
It's close. It's not.
It's not.
It's not.
The
key-
label was throwing me off.
What about the label?
This is super clean looking.
That, and also there's no stamp.
You're right, there's a stamp right there.
Yeah. Can I
Sweet.
put you on camera?
Sorry?
Can I put you on
Yeah, of
camera?
course.
All right. Revan. All right.
Hello.
So, analyze that Super Mario World.
Okay,
what do you
let's
think?
see.
And I gotta say, out of all the stores, he has looked the deepest into this by far.
Fair.
Yeah, spending a lot of time.
Let's see. I would probably pass this off because it's got the correct Nintendo logo.
Okay.
I like the wear and tear.
Yeah.
You know, I'm
That's a
liking
good
that.
sign. Yeah.
And then, yeah, it's kind of the screws the correct.
It's not a Phillips or anything.
No. So yeah, I'll probably mark this as
That one is
legit.
real.
Cool.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Awesome.
All right, the last one. Nintendo's tough.
Honestly, I don't know how to verify NES.
The
Yeah.
one that gave me the hardest time, I think.
Yeah.
Don't tell us like the release date, because I'm not. These screws are in the correct spot. It's
Yeah.
not the 5. I don't know if there is a 5 screw version of this.
The label's super clean though.
Yeah, which is scary.
Yeah, it's got little indents and stuff.
Mhm.
It's got. I'd probably say this is also pretty legit.
It is legit.
Awesome.
Yeah, well
Sweet.
done.
Yeah, well, thank
this
you.
one's tough because it's very close.
Yeah, that one was super close, and it even says Nintendo on the inside as well.
does. Yeah.
That has
And the font looks right on the back, but yeah, the stamp, and then the color's a little washed out. You
Yeah.
can tell this isn't gold, it's like kind of an off gold.
That's because I don't also like. It's obviously like the Pokemon games are
Yeah.
pretty obvious and
Yeah.
stuff for me, especially for GBA. The translucentness of it. If it has
Yeah.
like all the dots on the back, probably not. If it has
Right.
the 4 box in the corner, it's
Yeah.
good.
And you didn't pull out the game bit driver or something. Were you looking for those?
I was looking for those,
Yeah.
and so because
That's
there's
awesome.
a black blob on it, and that's
Yep.
probably
He knows the black blob. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
So-
So the boards, if it has a black blob, that means it's fake. Otherwise, it's a chipset.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I'm
most
pretty
of
sure
the
that's
repros.
like I don't even know what the black blob is. I just know that's
Something they do.
yeah, that's a
Interesting.
Yeah. Very well done. So what kind of training did they put you through for this?
there
For retro
is-
specifically.
For retro specifically, there's a couple of modules that we do,
Mhm.
and so it goes deep dive of like identify this is real or fake and the giveaways and stuff like that. Especially like looking at the see-throughness of
Yeah.
the DS. There's a couple of other things that's honestly been about a year since
Yeah.
I've done it.
Oh
And
wow,
so-
they did it that long ago.
Yeah, they especially because
Because they started taking them
yeah,
in. then.
because you still take them in and stuff. Just the retros, like the cool branding,
Yeah.
the rebranding of it. So
So to recap, he did identify Heart Gold. This one has fooled everybody today. Everybody, 100% of the people thought this was real.
Yeah.
It's that good. Yeah.
but I'm not the
And-
only one.
Yeah, and then everybody here, everybody got these as real. So, and there were a couple stores that just said they don't want to take that.
Interesting.
But I could tell they didn't know what console it was for because
Yeah.
of their age.
Oh,
so they were like, "What is
That's a
this?"
shame. That's a
I
classic.
feel old, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm 23. That's a classic.
You're a collector.
Yeah, I'm a
So that
collector.
helps, right?
Exactly.
That's awesome. Thank you so much,
Yeah,
man.
thank you.
Appreciate
Thank you.
it. Yeah.
He's trained,
Yeah,
and he knows what he's looking for. Unfortunately, they still missed the Metroid.
yeah, it's a really difficult one, you know.
Yeah. So if you're watching this GameStop, which you're probably not, but if anybody that works at GameStop's watching this, check those Game Boy Advance games again. Do some
Yes,
research.
Make sure
and
they're stamped.
He did say he was looking for his game bit so that he could open it up though.
Yes.
And he still didn't give us the yes on it. He just kind of said, I think this one's real, basically. But he really wanted to open it up so he could look for the black blob, which he knows about, which
Yes.
is great.
Which he was trained on.
He was trained on it. So there is training happening. So, in my humble opinion, if you're going to buy a retro game from a GameStop, go to a retro location.
Yeah, go to one of the retro locations because they seem to have additional training.
Yeah. The only one that got the Metroid right today was Jesse. Well done.
Oh yeah.
So thank y'all for being part of this journey with us. Again, do not try this at home. Do not put fake games into circulation. We don't need them.
Right.
Don't buy them. Don't. If you see them at a GameStop, let them know nicely.
Yeah.
And hopefully that individual will do something about it. But don't do this. Only bring authentic games to GameStop if you're going to trade them in at all. The results speak for themselves. Everybody take care. We'll see you next time.